indeed plenty to give. St. Joseph's Senior Secondary School alumni always believe that together they have plenty to give, and they have once again demonstrated that by launching a new state-of-the-art IT lab. TECHAiDE, an alumnus of the school, is the emblem behind the development for improved teaching and learning outcomes. The Gambian-based American has been working very hard behind the scene to convince the Helping African Foundation to fund the project, and today it's a success. Historical and significant homecoming for her.
Mondays, St. Joseph's will have access to all the labs. And then on Tuesdays, St. Augustine's will have access to all the labs. On Wednesday, Gambia High School will have access to all the labs. On Thursday, Gaba Jahumpa will have access to all the labs. We reserve Fridays for training day because we train all the IT teachers, but we weren't able to train all the rest of the teachers and the students. So I'm thinking about inviting the parents to be part of it.
Hannah Coker, the principal of St. Joseph's, said the IT project has been a long-term dream for the school, praising TECHAiDE for the accomplishment.
St. Joseph's needed to consolidate its identity and to strengthen its educational quality. The team then took up the challenge to rebuild St. Joseph's and bring it back to the radar of academic excellence. And one way we were convinced of achieving this was to computerize the school. Yes, this was the dream.
The St. Joseph's IT Lab model only exists in Ghana thanks to the Help Africa Foundation. A group of young Gambians have already been trained to run the project. Omar Daisise, the president of the Internet of Things, is one of them. He explained the use of the 3D printer.
Print is in 3 dimensions of any model that you want. You have to design it, or you download the model from the internet and you can print it. For example, teachers can use it to print skeleton so that the model can be used by students to have access to the real skeleton, lookalike of a human skeleton or an animal skeleton.
IT experts hired from Ghana to install the IT lab was led by Mr. Prebi, the manager and CEO of TECHAiDE.
What we did in Ghana some 3 to 4 years ago, because TECHAiDE has been working on development projects for the past 10 years, was to create a small device called Asanka. And we use the syllabus of that particular country, and we take videos, ask questions, exercises, and put it on the device and put it in a computer lab. So without internet, without going to YouTube, the content is structured based on the syllabus, and the children can learn at their own pace, and the teachers can also teach with it.
Mr. Jaffet, a Ghanaian American, is the executive director at the Helping African Foundation.
Every center that we build, we have a 2-year maintenance agreement, which we are going to apply here as well. Now, within that 2-year period, we expect that the community, the people who sort of work with us to bring this system here, will get themselves together so that they can raise the funding to make sure that this center is maintained going forward.
St. Joseph's alumni are women of substance. They include Rohi Malik Low, the mayor of Banjul, and Antoinette Korjak, the general secretary at the Gambia Teachers Union, both full of praise for TECHAiDE for bringing the IT lab, the Gamoransa model, to the Gambia.
Proof that the information and communication technology is crucial in our everyday living.
Computer literacy is a necessary tool for learning enhancement, but also that it is an enabler to gain access to various opportunities in today's world.
Deborah Rose is the president at the Helping African Foundation.
To the students, learn well and go out to make the world a better place.
A statement from Claudiana Cole, the education minister, also an alumnus of the St. Joseph's Senior Secondary, on the launch of the IT lab, says her ministry is grateful of the initiative. The statement was read by Mrs. Williams, the Deputy Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education.
Also within the ministry's plans to expand the use of ICT in education to help improve the effectiveness of teaching and learning process, as well as to increase pedagogical and administrative efficiency. St. Joseph's IT Lab is built to benefit several other senior secondary schools in the Greater Banjul, including St. Augustine. Louis Mendy, GRTS.